Boruto Chapter 10 spoilers are out. Without further delay, let's jump right into the spoilers. Mini Kurama and Himawari are on the cover page, and the title of the chapter is Trait or Genetics. At the start of the chapter, Himawari and Team 10 are flying away, and Jura says that they know running is futile. Maybe they want to change the battlefield so that village won't be destroyed. Konohamaru and other Jonin find the Shinju and inform the sensory unit. They found the intruders but no sign of Team 10. Shikamaru replies they're headed southwest away from the Shinju, and Shinju's target is Himawari. Kawaki hears this, and we see Boruto hiding inside village holding his right hand. Shikamaru asks Kawaki to forget Boruto and head towards Himawari. Kawaki replies, Lord 8th, you should have mentioned Himawari is in danger earlier, and flies towards Himawari, and Delta follows him. We cut to Boruto, and the karma is still active. Shikamaru asks if he is okay. Boruto says it's just a little accident. There's nothing to worry about. If I rest for a bit, I will be fine. Basically, Boruto will be out of action for some time. Hidari, looking at the Jonin, asks Jura, do these guys have any business with us? Jura replies, ask them yourself. I am going after Himawari, and flies away. And Hidari asks them the same. Konohamaru confirms to the sensory unit that Hidari sounds like Sasuke but doesn't look like him. Sarada and Sumire arrived at the battlefield. Hidari looked at her and says Sarada Uchiha and creates new claw marks to teleport behind her via the claw marks, and attacks with the Chidori. Sarada has activated the Sharingan and evaded Hidari's Chidori. While being in that position, Sarada uses Chidori of her own and hits Hidari, putting him on the ground. Sarada recognizes the Chidori and asks, who are you? Hidari is unfazed after a direct Chidori. We shift to Kurama and Himawari. Kurama says, I am Kurama, also known as the Nine Tails. You can call me whatever you want. Himawari asks, you were always with my dad, then why are you here and what is this place? Kurama explains they're talking through consciousness, as their body and mind are one. Meanwhile, Team 10 is trying to wake Himawari, but Jura catches up to them. Kurama continues, after the battle, his chakra burned out, but for us, Biju, death doesn't last forever. We'll always resurrect somewhere again, but when and where it will take place, no one knows. I never thought I would end up inside you or that it would happen this fast. It could be due to you getting a portion of my chakra genetically. Just as I said in my previous short, Kurama continues the Uzumaki and here the blood inside you pulled me, or this is fate. Either way, results have come to fruition. It is important to accept the same and move on. And Himawari went back to her consciousness. Jura was about to catch up with them. Jura prepares a Biju bomb via his right Rinnegan. Himawari asks Kurama but gets no reply as they're not on the Jinchuriki plane. Jura destroys the bird, and they land using Cho-Cho parachute. Himawari screams Kurama, and suddenly Kurama and Himawari are again connected. Kurama says the one who needs to do something is you, not me. Whether you make good use of my powers is up to you. Himawari asks, what should I do? Kurama replies, I know that your chakra is more compatible with mine than your predecessors, even more than Naruto's, so throw away these pointless thoughts and believe in yourself. Himawari runs towards Jura and tries to kick him, but Jura grabs the leg and twists it. Inogen screams Himawari, and on the next page, we see Himawari's leg is completely twisted. Inogen attacks with Super Beast Scroll, but Jura easily destroys it with Wood Style and again traps Himawari in Wood Style and says, there is no reason to be afraid, despite the fact that I would eat you, but you won't suffer. Your pain in the legs will be gone too. You are merely becoming my nourishment in the form of this tree. Inogen rushes towards Jura with a kunai, but Jura puts his knees in Inogen's stomach. Himawari asks Inogen to stop, and Jura agrees and says I struggle to understand your foolishness. Inogen touches Jura's feet and asks you let go of her right now, which pisses Jura off, and Jura pierces Inogen's torso. On the next page, we see Inogen's torso completely destroyed. Suddenly, the wood in which Himawari was stuck explodes. We see tails-like things in the air. Himawari is standing up, and her hair is floating in the air. On the next panel, we see Himawari using a nine-tailed chakra cloak like Kid Naruto. The next page is a full spread of Himawari's look. Her hairs are forming the nine tails, eyes, and nails like a fox, and thicker whiskers on her cheeks. Coming back, Jura wonders what this sudden change is. Kurama says it looks like you are completely snapped. Let's see what it's like to rampage with you, Himawari, and the chapter ends. The side text says, Himawari awakens boiling with rage for her friends, of her own free will. This was another insane chapter. I can't believe they did Inogen like that, and Sarada is somewhat relative to Hidari, and the Kurama and Himawari duo is about to go crazy. These are fan translations, so don't completely trust them, but comment below with your thoughts on the spoilers, and we will meet in the next one.